Hey everybody, Hoosier Jedi here for a quick channel update. It's been quite a while since we did one of these, so let's just kind of get right into it. Now, just a refresher for everybody, I'm still living in Japan, which makes watching US TV a bit more of a challenge, especially since I've decided some years back no more torrenting. So what I did is I've got a VPN, which I use. But it doesn't work for everything. So one thing that I haven't quite been able to get it to work for is ABC. So because of that, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is getting dropped. I actually am quite behind on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. anyway, so I also had initially planned some months back to review Inhumans. Well, obviously that hasn't happened for the same reason. So that's gotten the chop. What is going to continue is basically the reviews of the stuff on the CW. Supergirl, Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow. Also adding Riverdale to that list. I've actually just posted my first review of the first episode of Season 2 a little while ago. Also on the docket is Star Trek Discovery. Now, it's on that CBS streaming service in the US, but outside the US, it's simply available on Netflix. I'm able to access that via my American Netflix account, which is pretty nice. It's also kind of fun to watch American TV shows with Japanese subtitles. Not so great watching American TV shows dubbed into Japanese. It doesn't really work so well with live action people, at least in my book. Animation's a little bit of a different story. Rick and Morty has a rather interesting Japanese dub. But anyway, I'm probably going to add Black Lightning to the docket when it comes out, but I believe that's not happening until mid-season, so probably late next year or something like that. I don't know the exact release date off the top of my head. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, no, I told you about Star Trek Discovery, didn't I? Of course, I'm going to keep reviewing the various movies that come out that are sort of related to our main theme of superheroes around here. Just keep in mind, though, that I do live in Japan, and unfortunately, one of the downsides of that is that movies often take quite a bit longer to come out here than they do in the States. It usually takes a couple of weeks, in some cases, a couple of months. Oh my God, the wait for Wonder Woman was really, really bad. Um, oh wow, my hair looks awful right now. Um, but I am going to keep doing those reviews. I also have a separate channel called Gaijin Gaiden. That's Gaijingaiden that I use to talk about just sort of what life is like here in Japan, if you're interested in that. So please do check out that channel if you're interested in that. I also have a Twitter account by the same name. And so we're going to keep, like I said, this is going to just kind of be where we are going now. If you're wondering about Doctor Who, I did fall behind on my Doctor Who reviews. I kind of missed like the last season or so with Peter Capaldi, and now we've got a new Doctor coming on. We're going to be having a female Doctor for the very first time, which I personally think is really, really interesting. I think I'm very intrigued by how this is going to play out. It's all going to depend on how cooperative my being able to use my VPN to actually watch Doctor Who is going to be. I haven't really fiddled around with that and the BBC website and all of that too much, so we're just going to have to see. Let's see. So at the moment, that's putting us at, let's see, Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, Legends, Riverdale, and Star Trek Discovery, and then later on we'll add Black Lightning and maybe Doctor Who in there later. So I kind of think 7 series at max is a good place right now, depending on just how things go. I might add something later on, but I think we're at a good number right now. Plus, I've got I've got a full-time job, and I have other things I need to be doing with my life. I'm trying to spend more time these days studying and practicing Japanese. My Japanese hasn't. I used to live in Japan before, and then I didn't really speak Japanese for 10 years, and I thought it would come back to me a lot more quickly than it has. This first year has been a lot more of a struggle to kind of get my Japanese back than I really expected it to be. And the last few months I've been trying to be more serious about studying and speaking and writing and just basically trying to get my Japanese up to a much more acceptable level. So I do need to spend more time doing that. But anyway, that's where we are right now. Thanks everybody for sticking with the channel. I'm gonna keep doing the very best I can to make videos that are worth your time. I'm really excited about this new coming season here. And with that said, guys, I'm going to call it here. As always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at Hoosier Jedi, and please also join me on Tumblr at Jedi Reviewer. Till next time, take care and have a good one.